everybody, and welcome back to my show, Mad Science. I decided to start a new series where we'll be talking about awesome forms of technology, and in this particular episode, we will be talking about ARTs. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, what the heck are ARTs? No, it's not the project that you work on in art class in middle school, and you don't hang it up on your mom's fridge. No, this one's all about reproduction, infertility, and how to start a family of your own. And ARTs actually stands for Assisted Reproductive Technology. So there are two common forms of ARTs. One of them is IVF, which is in vitro fertilization, and the other one is ICSI, which is intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Now, ICSI does deal more with the men's side of things in the relationship. So now let's delve a little more into these forms of ARTs. First of them being IVF. This is where you take an egg and a sperm and mix them up outside of the body. Once the egg is fertilized, you then inject it back into the uterus, where it will hopefully implant onto the uterine wall, and if it does, you're now pregnant. Now let's talk about ICSI, which is actually a form of IVF treatment. But in this case, this is where the sperm is directly injected into the egg, and once the egg is hopefully fertilized, it is then inserted back into the uterus, where again it will hopefully implant, and then you become pregnant. Now this is usually done if the man has low sperm mobility or low sperm count in general. So why don't we know more about ARTs? Why don't I turn on my TV and I see a commercial all about IVF or ICSI? Well, usually that's due to the fact that religions don't really agree with it, so there's a lot of taboo surrounding it in society, and just no one really talks about it in general. And this fact is actually really a shame, because there was a study done where it showed that when women were more exposed to the information regarding ART services, they were actually more likely to like the services themselves and more likely to go and do it, which is really awesome, because then couples know more about the technology and the services available to them. So if they are infertile, they know their options. So I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, why should we care? Does this service even work? And the CDC actually released statistics talking about these services and the success rates with different age ranges. 37% of people 35 years or younger was successful, 30% of 35 to 37-year-olds, 20% of 38 to 40-year-olds, 10% of 41 to 42-year-olds, 4% of 43 to 44-year-olds, and 1% of 44 or older had success with the services. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, these services, probably don't even work. The percents are so low, why should I care? And it's actually similar to normal pregnancy in the fact that as women get older, they're less likely to get pregnant, there's more likely to be more difficulties with pregnancy, so there's not much of a difference. Alright, and that concludes our little segment of Mad Science. If you liked what you saw, please comment and subscribe below, and let me know in the comments, how do you feel about ARTs? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Why or why not? And have a nice day.